Welcome again to Abisisu channel, where we teach you to look within to unleash your potentials. My name is Abimbola. Today, I am going to be giving you reasons why children do not get up to average in mathematics. It's a cause for concern for millions of parents out there. The question is, why is my child not scoring up to average in mathematics? So I'll be giving you several reasons. Reason number one is the fact that many children do not understand concepts in math. Another reason why children do not do well in math is the fact that there are too many formulas. There's a formula for area, there's a formula for addition, there's a formula for average, there's a formula for mean, there's a formula for mole, there's a formula for range, there's a formula for almost everything in mathematics. Wow, it's quite a lot. Some children just find it difficult. It puts them off to know that for almost everything in mathematics, you have to use a certain formula. Another reason why children don't do so well in mathematics is the fact that some teachers teach math in an abstract way. Now, just before I go on, if you're a teacher and you're listening to me now, please, I beg you, don't ever teach mathematics in an abstract way. You do not have to have all the gadgets in your class. You don't have to have all the technology in your class to teach math in a practical way. All you need are items in the classroom. All you need are household items. All you need are everyday items to teach math. So don't hide under the guise of not having technology in your class. Don't get me wrong, having technology is fantastic. But for teachers who don't have access to technology, use the items that you have around you. Please, I beg you, so that that child in your class will not be lost. Another reason why children do not do so well in mathematics is the fact that they have issues with their previous knowledge. For every new topic, there is a previous knowledge. That means that for you to teach a particular topic, there are certain things that the child must know before you go into that topic. It's like going from A to B to C to D to E and so on. Now, if you come into a class and the child has issues with the letter A and you move on to letter D, there is going to be a gap. If that gap is not adjusted, if that gap is not worked on, the child will miss everything out completely. So as teachers and as guardians, we need to pay attention to that aspect of children's learning. Another reason why children don't do so well in mathematics is the fact that some of them had very poor foundation. What do I mean by poor foundation? You started out and the child wasn't well taught, alright? The child wasn't well taught, and then the child moves from one level to the next and gets to a certain point and you just discover that that child is not doing well. It's because they did not start well. Now, let me also say this. Some children have difficulties understanding mathematics simply because they do not know how to carry out basic operations. Now, when I say basic operations, I'm talking about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So these are things that we need to sort out. When children face this kind of difficulties, they find it difficult to do well. Alright, so as parents and guardians, we must be very careful when we're handling children. We must understand the reason why the child is not getting it, get to the root cause and solve it from the root and take it from there. Sometimes the child might be a bit slower than the others. Okay, slow I mean in assimilating and all that, but that is not a problem. As a parent, as a guardian, once we identify those challenges, it is our duty to make sure that we move the child to the next level. And finally, the home front can be a factor that can hinder every child. So what is your home front looking like? Try to identify the reasons why your child is not doing so well. Now, trust me, the reasons vary. So your child might be affected by some of the things I have said, and maybe not. Whatever it is, there is a reason why your child is not doing so well. Alright, sometimes it's because the child is experiencing an initial delay. Sometimes, again, just to add to what I said earlier, it could be that the child has some challenges in learning. It could be a child who has some learning disabilities, some learning challenges and all of that. Yes, of course, that could be a factor. But whatever it is, every child can move from one point to the other. Thank you for being here. See you next time. forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. I'd love to read from you.